Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's True Center with Love. Today's video is kind of like a rewind backstory. Forever in a day. Uh, I always wanted to talk about my makeup journey, and this month marks a year. So I want to talk about my makeup journey and how that's been. Um, if you guys are new to this channel, welcome. And if you guys have been here, thank you for coming back. Appreciate it every time. Um, this video is I don't know. I have a new device and it's shooting in 4K. I think 60 FBF, something like that. But it's supposedly in 4K. So hopefully when I upload it, everything's all right. I hope it doesn't crash. I hope this video comes out. Um, but let me know if this looks better quality than my previous videos, and if not, I can always switch back. But yeah, so July, I believe it was actually July 2nd, but I know I'm a little bit ways away. But um, my first ever makeup haul. Actually, no. Let's take it back. Actually, instead of a year ago, let's start in 2018. In 2018, I was going through a rough patch. I discovered makeup. I know makeup's been around, but I've discovered makeup, and I um, start to I saw it, and I was curious, and I went full force, and I went to a makeup Mac store and bought like $100 worth on like 3 or 4 products. Took them an hour to color match me. It wasn't a great experience. I was a little confused. Um, but I felt bad, and they spent so much time trying to figure out my color that I was like, I'm gonna buy it. And if I didn't like it, they told me I can return it. Of course, it was in the dead heat of summer as well, and I couldn't really, for me, be comfortable wearing foundation, and uh, I just wasn't comfortable yet with myself with makeup, and it's still growing. That comfortability, or yeah, something like that. And so I returned it all, and I was like, I'm not comfortable with this, and I wasn't even comfortable returning it. So I actually had my man do it. So he returned it for me. uh but if we fast forward, and throughout those months, uh so towards the end of 2018, the beginning of 2019, up until June, I watched so many makeup artists on YouTube, and I started following them more, and I was becoming very interested. And uh, I just, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to buy, but I was really drawn to Jeffree Star. And the first products I ever bought were his Jawbreaker. These are the only 2 things I ever bought. I went out and bought like a cheap brush set at like Marshalls, um, and I ordered this back in June of 2019. Didn't get it until July. I believe it was July 2nd, because I think that's when I did the video, and around roughly. But this beautiful palette, this a beautiful color scheme of mine. Um, and let's see, let's show off the mini breaker. I know you guys, all you guys have probably seen it, but we got to show it for camera purposes. Look at that. Oh, you could tell this color is my favorite. Um, this palette, it was a journey. It was almost like my best friend in 2019. 2019 was a rough patch for me to begin with. I struggled with finances. My one job that I had didn't really support me enough. I did not give me enough hours. This is before I bought the makeup, and I was just struggling with, trying to, uh, I had money to go somewhere. All my friends were going places, and I felt bad going, and I didn't have money. I didn't want them to pay for me, and uh, I don't know. I grew into like a very sad state, and I always felt jealous. And this was between the 2018 to 2019. This is before I bought my makeup, but I felt lost for a little bit, and I I just there were just times where I just felt down. I was in a sad state, and I honestly, besides living with my man here, I just felt alone, and it's like no one was there for me. And my friends were busy doing work. They have their own lives, yeah. Um, and I just felt sorry for myself back then, and I found a new job, which is my current job, in June, and that changed everything. I'm grateful for the job that I have, and um, which also helped me buy these. And I bought the bundle, which was like $72 for both of these on Afterpay. And this is my Jeffree Star obsession. That's how that began. Back in July. July is a hard month for me. I'm gonna make another video, but if you guys didn't know, uh, that last year, actually probably around this time, I ended up taking a fall down my stairs outside, leaving my house, and of course I got back up, did errands, and then my leg just not exploded, but it swelled up, and I don't know, I tried working and I couldn't, and I had to take a leave, and I was lost and alone too, and it's like I didn't have anybody to turn to really, and when I found makeup, it's what comforted me. I of course I was out of work, so these two were my buddies. I was practicing, and I remember I kept showing one of my coworkers, and I was like, "Am I getting better? Does this look good?" And literally, like, if I could find a picture and like put it on the screen, I would. But if not, you could go to my Instagram and probably find these photos. Um, but I'm gonna take a trip back memory lane, and honestly, I'm just gonna apply the makeup how I did once before. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. This video, I know Jeffree Star is in a lot of heat, and I know you guys. I've had a lot of comments from because I review all of Jeffree Star's products. I get a lot of comments and saying they want my take on his products and or on his drama. But on this video, I don't want to talk about his drama because this video uh, is supposed to mean something special to me because I've grown a lot in the makeup community. I have learned a lot, and I have changed the way I do my makeup. So, like, even if I do this now, I don't even know. I'm gonna be like too picky about it too. Um, you know what? I'm gonna just use. Uh, so I had once did a green and a purple, and I was like, oh, this looks like what's it called? The Joker, and I dipped into. This is before I knew about blending. This is before I knew about cut creases. Even though yes, I watched people do it, but when you watch it, you just don't remember it until you do it. So I would dip into sour. And this is before I barely even knew how to do that to do all that. But honestly, I would, and this is before primer. But I would just dip it and smother my eyelids with it. I'm like trying to be all nice about it. I'm like, honestly, this would be my first look. I know the green is very subtle, but I'll get there. And then I would jump into Gumdrop. Let's see. There's Gumdrop. Actually, we're gonna use Bite Me because I use Bite Me a lot too. And we're going to just put that. You know where I put it? I honestly just did this. This was something I just practice about putting makeup on my eyelids. Um, and I don't know why this video. This video is getting to me because, and I recorded it so many times, on and off, and it's also just this month. I'm just very mellow, um, and I don't know. I've grown a lot because if you just see this, and then I used to do like pink and blue, or I would just do pink. Honestly, I would just put my pink right here. Um, and if you guys started following me on my makeup journey, you guys would remember. And I think I even did a small video, which now I feel embarrassed about. But I mean, I'm not even perfect now in my makeup journey. Uh, I have a lot to learn and a long ways to go because I'm nowhere where I want it to be today. But makeup really, it changed my life. It comforted me when my friends weren't there. And this is not a video to bash my friends either, because they're busy with their own lives. But it's just, it was something that was there when I was basically at my lowest because I wasn't working. I couldn't have worked. I was injured. I was just by myself at the house when my man was working. So I I was bored. I was watching TV. I couldn't even, this is a point of period where I started gaining weight, and uh, life was a struggle. It really was. Um, you know, I don't know. Honestly, like I never thought, because right now I'm staring at my makeup. It's all right here, and I never thought it would grow this much. And it's not just Jeffree Star. I have other makeup. I have Gaga, Jaclyn Hill, Manny. I have a bunch of makeup, Morphe, and I never thought that I would want to dip into makeup as much as I did. Um, Sorry, now I want to fix it, but this is what I used to do. And if you guys have followed me, if you follow me on Instagram, you see the change that I've done and how I've become. And maybe one day soon I'll do like this on one eye and then I'll do a better look on the other eye. How about that? But I don't mean to make this video sound so sad, and I don't know. I wanted to sound so excited in this video, which I am, truly am excited. And you know what? And at the same time, it's this 1 year, and this is one of my first mirrors too. By the way, actually, the pink. I don't know why it looks like reddish, but it's pink. It's the pink chrome mirror. It's one of my first mirrors. Actually, it is the first mirror. Yeah, because I think my next mirror was the Halloween one. Yeah, yeah, it was the Halloween one. Anyway, so sorry, distracting. Uh, uh, so, oops. My makeup journey, it's grown. I've grown better. I've grown. It's made me stronger. It's made me more comfortable. And and on top of all that, I I appreciate everyone who's found me, who's followed me. Um, every there's so many of you, and I've become pretty much like best friends with Grayson. She's my rock. She's my rock in this beauty community. Uh, I pretty much talk to her every day. Lately, I've been in a slump, but she knows why. Um, and not just Grayson, but I have a lot of other talented. Um, to me, you guys are all beauty gurus in my heart. You guys are all beauty gurus, um, and I appreciate it. I honestly didn't know that people would find my channel more and want to follow me, want to see my experiences, and people are excited when the next launch comes out. We have this, and then we have the cremated palette. People want to know my thoughts about it, which is I'm amazed. I didn't think, um, you know, going from 1 year ago and from next launch to next launch, and this is current launch. People want me to review it. People want me to, I did a giveaway for this. It's my second giveaway. It's amazing. It's I'm fortunate now that I'm able to buy an extra one and give it away for free. um and I'm I appreciate it, and I if I didn't gain this following that I have now, I probably, I don't know, I probably wouldn't be doing makeup. Um, sometimes I think, oh, it's a phase. Like I don't want to get, I'll get over it. There's times where I feel a little bit down. I'm feeling it. It does consume a lot of money, and I did not realize how much money I spend. If you guys haven't already, please use a metal straw. If you guys are all curious too, I'm drinking brisk raspberry tea, and I know you guys like to. Some people like to know I'm eating a snack. These like wafer things are good. They make a mess though. Um, but I appreciate everything. Everything. This makes